Good morning, my classmates and my teacher. I'm Kahil Smith from Section C. Goodbyes, goodbyes. I don't want to say goodbye. But all good things must come to an end. When I heard about this class oral communication, I was scared out of this world. A lot of presentation I was told, every class to be exact. One of my biggest fears was public speaking, but for some reason, I'm getting over it. This class had a lot to do with that. Having to do my first presentation, the impromptu, not knowing what my topic was going to be, I was so scared and nervous. I just told myself that I had to do what I have to do. But watching the video, I was told I did a great job. Once I got over my nervousness, I had no idea that was possible. I am known for a fast speaker at times, mostly when I'm nervous, and I have seen that my presentations, I have been working on my speaking, and I think a progress is there. Pronouncing my words properly was one of my biggest problems, but I think I'm getting there. This class had a lot to do with that, and the critique from Miss Simmonds had a lot to do with that also. I have learned a lot in this class, like for example, how to stand when speaking to an audience and not to use the word or I'll have to pay a fee. I've also learned about communication and perceptions. Knowing when speaking to someone, their body language has a lot to do with what they're saying, and to develop what they're saying from how they're moving their hands, their face, and their posture. I am not a very outspoken person, that's why I think I'm in the right field, accounting. But however, I will have to do some public speaking at times. I have never been so confident in speaking before. And I know I am confident right here. I thank my classmates and my teacher for that push. I get over my public speaking. I have learned so much in this class and I know that I will continue to show my improvement in public speaking in my other classes and in my future career. My beloved classmates, I have met some new friends that I will love to keep, and a teacher that is great and I will surely miss. Friends that will forever be a part of me. I thank you all for showing me my weakness, showing me where I need to improve, and helping me to get there. I wasn't a fun at this class at first, but surely you all will be missed. I thank you.
Yes, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Doric White. I'm from Section C. Now, once I hear the word presentation, I want to run and hide. I'm not a fan of public speaking. Public speaking is not one of my strong points. That's the reason why I left this class for my final year. Now, during this semester, oral communication class is the class I look forward to. I mean, the class was interesting, the activities, and our teacher just made it feel overwhelming. Now, we did a number of speeches. We did the impromptu speech. Now, for that speech, I was extremely nervous. I didn't know the topic, only had a few minutes to prepare. When I go up there, it's like, I just have to talk off my head. There were some errors. I made a few grammatical errors. The only positive thing with that is that I projected my voice loud enough and I kept eye contact with my audience. Now, after that presentation, we got some points as it relates to how to present, as in practice, know your information, know your audience, and do your posture. Now, I had the informative presentation, and based on the points that I got before, I thought that yeah, my informative speech will be all right. My informative speech was a disaster. And for that, the reason being is that I wasn't prepared. So the mistakes that I made before, I made them again. Now, then there was the informative speech. There was the persuasive speech. So now I had to make some improvements. So what I did was, I practiced, and the article that I did for the assignment, Get Over It, excellent article. It gave me numerous tips. Practice came to the presentation. Presentation, shot. So yeah, presentation, that was my best presentation, the persuasive speech. Now, learn a number of concepts from the book in terms of you have to practice, you have to know your audience, you have to know your information so you don't have to come up here and reading from a script, because that's what I did for my informative speech. I just read, and you have to keep eye contact with the audience. We did a group presentation, and the book told us about how to obtain information from group members in the consensus method, where each member give input and then they decide on that specific point. Now, I'm studying information technology, and I know that I'm going to have to do a lot of presentations in terms of presenting projects to persons as well as working with team members, and this class has helped me tremendously. I want to thank Ms. Simmonds for imparting her knowledge to me and to the classmates, and the devotions that she kept in the morning, you know, this helped us spiritually as well. And I just want to thank you.
My eyes twitched. My mouth was dry. My words came out distorted. My heartbeat raced each other. I freaked out. This was my first experience when I stood before my classmates in January rather. It is not that I have now attained. I have not, but I have improved. And guess what? I'll seek all the opportunities I can to continue to improve until I'm perfect in my speech making. According to the book, Get Over It. Grooming plays an important role when you're presenting. If you're properly groomed, hair well done, you're neatly shaved, there should be a blending in attirement, and additionally, you should give eye contact to your audience. You should use dynamics, etc. All these things bring about actually 80% of your speech. Let us go a little further. Communication. It is not all about the sender, the channel, receiver, feedbacks, and those, nor is it all about the body language and the verbal communication. It takes the entire individual. When you're in a group, in order to have a good interpersonal climate, you need to be supportive, listen to the other members of your group, etc. Here's an experience I had on the 17th of April 2013. While we were brainstorming a topic for our speech, Karen blurted out, "Don't give Devalie. Don't give her too much thing to do because she has anxiety." Class, I was speechless and dumbstruck. I was speechless and petrified, rather. After I regained my composure, I said firmly, "That is not nice, that is not becoming. As group members, we need to be understanding, and we all have different strengths and weaknesses." They chuckled, but after there was a deafening silence, after which she apologized. Because of my positive attitude towards her. Our group meeting was successful. Class, it is inevitable. Group meeting. Group work is inevitable. So guess what? We need to learn to listen to each other and respect each other, and remember that we are a team. We have different strengths and weaknesses, and work along with each other so we can have success. Our attitude impacts our attitude. Thank you so much, Miss, for helping me to improve in my presentation. Thank you so much, class, for your help as well. I'm looking forward to improving